Hello everybody, Jared Bendis here. I'm the Creative New Media Officer for the Friedman Center for Digital Scholarship at Case Western Reserve University, and I have a very tricky item here. This is a microcard. Now a microcard is kind of like microfiche or microfilm in that the book has been made very small, but instead of being put on transparent media, it's being put on, well, an opaque card. There are special readers for these, and we don't have any of them. And this isn't a problem normally because I think we have a total of 8 microcards in the collection. However, someone was looking for a book from 1602, and it came only as a microcard. So today's tutorial is I'm going to show you as good as we can get. It is not a pleasant experience, but we can actually get some of this data off of the microcard by using one of our flatbed scanners at its highest resolution very, very slowly. It's the best I can do with what I have, but let me show you what it looks like. We're gonna start out on station number 16 with the Epson 11000 XL. This is the highest resolution, highest clarity scanner that we have on the Friedman Center floor. Of course, at this point, you will already have gone to the service desk, checked out a key, put it in the computer, gone to the D drive, made a folder with your network ID on it, and remembered, do not save to the desktop, and definitely don't work off of a flash drive. Please work off the D drive with your network ID. These are very, very large files. Also, when you're scanning, please do not bump the table. At this high resolution, every vibration, you see me wiggling my hand, every vibration will actually matter. All right, so I'm gonna take the microcard and I am going to place it on the scanner, get the scanner edge right there, close it up, and head over to the software. Now we're gonna launch the Epson scan software. There it is, and you'll notice we're in professional mode. This is reflective because it is opaque. And we're gonna come over here and we're gonna change it to 8-bit grayscale. No reason to scan in color, and there's no difference at this point between 8-bit grayscale and 16-bit grayscale. You're not gonna see a difference there. Now, while the scanner settings can go all the way up to 12,800, the scanner itself can only scan to 2400 DPI. Anything else is extrapolated, which means technically we can do the same level of faking in Photoshop. So this is the highest resolution that we should bother to scan at. 8-bit grayscale, 2400 DPI, and then I hit preview. And it will do a quick preview window of the whole scanner bed. All right, so there is the card. Regretfully, there's not much I can do to make the preview any better, but I am gonna grab my rectangular, my little marquee tool over here, and I'm going to select a 2-page spread. I could select a little bit more than that, but anything crazy and the scanner will crash or take too long. Let me come over here and grab, I'll be daring for a moment. I will grab 2 2-page spreads. So there you go, I've made a rectangle on it. And then once I've done that, I come over here and I hit scan. It's gonna ask me what I wanna call it, where I'm gonna put it. Make sure it's saved to your folder. You can browse for it, call it whatever you want, and save it as a TIFF file. It'll make your life a lot easier. I then click on OK, and it's gonna warn me, are you sure you wanna scan at this high resolution? It's gonna take forever. And I say yes, and then I do not touch the table, because again, it's gonna move very, very slowly in super high resolution. Matter of fact, those 4 pages are going to take, that's a lie. That's a lie, it's gonna come up again in a second. Less than a minute would be nice, but my guess is it's gonna take more like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes, all right. So it's gonna take probably 2 to 3 minutes to scan those 4 pages. You know, as an experiment, let's come over here and see if I can push my luck all the way to 10 pages. Because if I can do an entire row, that would really be nice. So there you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's actually check to see how long it's gonna take. So right now it says 442 and scan. Click on OK, and it's gonna give me that warning again. All right, so 442, how long is it gonna take to scan all 10 pages? Will it even allow me to do it? All right, so I just heard the scanner end. So it was 442, it's still going 445. So it took about 3 minutes to scan those 10 pages and it did not crash. How exciting. Let us see what that looks like on the screen. Let's come over here. There it is. Let's launch it, and we can see this. Now, let me come over here and zoom in and see if this is readable. I mean, it's not great, but it is in fact readable. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't read it because it's in English, but this is as good as we can get. Now, let's talk about what else we can do, and let's launch this in Photoshop instead. So come over to Photoshop and let's open it. All right, so let's click on 100%, magnifying glass, 100%, that's where it is. Let's click magnifying glass, then 100%. And this tells me exactly what it looks like. And that's very readable, if not a little bit light. What I could do is go to Image, Auto Contrast, and you'll see it gets a little bit darker. And again, this is what I can do. Now, will changing the resolution make it up-res it, make it any better? Maybe a little bit, but this is what we can do. This is the best you can do, and I can hit File Save, and now I've got an image that I actually mostly can read this. So there you go. Is it an ideal situation? No, but there is a capacity and a protocol I just demonstrated by which you can take your opaque microcard, put it on our best Epson scanner, scan it at the highest native resolution, which is 2400 DPI. Don't go higher than that. The scanner will fake it and just crash. You can do a whole row, which is 10 pages, in about 3 to 4 minutes, which is not the end of the world. Obviously, you can't browse around it, and it's not the greatest, but you can get the content out of it. That's what I've got for you today, a workaround, a compromise, and the ability to scan so that you can view a microcard. I hope you don't need to read the whole book. Anyway, I'm Jared, and if you have any questions, please email friedmancenter@case.edu, and we'll do the best we can to help you. Thank you.